Hey there everyone, today I'm going to be talking about Enter Shikari at the 100 Club from Monday night or the 28th of January depending on when you're watching this. Just for the record, I do actually watch other live bands other than Shikari, honest to God. It just happens that recently I've seen them a lot of times. I'm going to be seeing them in April as well. But anyway, to begin with, I would be talking about the algorithm at first from this show, because he was the support and I really wanted to see him, but the venue kind of took forever getting everyone in, so I missed his set, which was really lame. I heard the last part, but I was in the queue and wasn't actually watching it, blah, 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 blah. But anyway, to set the bar, last year I saw Enter Shikari at the Borderline. It's a very similar setting, small venue, no barriers, and it ended up being in my top 5 shows ever. So that kind of sets the bar roughly in my head of, you know, where I wanted this show to be. So needless to say, I had huge expectations. Now, after meeting up with a bunch of friends and waiting about, eventually Enter Shikari came on and kicked in a System Meltdown from the latest album. From the word go, they looked just straight up top form, top form. Now, over the years, I've kind of noticed Shikari always seem to perform and give more energy when they're performing in a smaller venue, almost every single time. They just seem to always have a far better attachment and feedback from the more intimate energy. Rory was allowing people to strum parts of the song on his guitar, just literally holding it out to the audience. At one point he actually gave his backing microphone to the audience, just sort of bending the mic stand into us. Row throughout was quite honestly just being Row, you know, stage diving, lots of banter, just plain walking out into the crowd, and generally running around like an absolute lunatic. And honestly, I just love watching Shikari perform. It's one of the things I like most about their band. Every single member does something that I enjoy, whether it be Row's sheer energy, Chris's dancing, or Rory's roarying. As I said in my review of their previous tour, they are not by a long shot the tightest band in the world, but they make up for it with just the sheer amount of energy that they give off at their shows. This show kind of emphasised that entire point, really. At one point, Rory just held out his guitar, put it into the crowd, so the crowd were holding the guitar, right? And then climbed up upon it, stood up on it, and dived into the crowd from his guitar. During arguing thermometers, Row decided to invite everyone onto the stage for a lovely sing-along and to grab a mic as well. So as soon as he said that, pretty much everyone just jumped up onto the stage as fast as they could and got to whatever mic they could find. Even weirdly enough, the banter was top-notch tonight. There was one point where Rob, the drummer, kind of mentioned, well, we haven't got any production today, but no worries, I can sort that. And then pulled out of his pocket a tiny triangle light, which he then hung up behind his kit. But it was literally, like, well, pocket-sized. For this entire night, my only real disappointment was the venue security. They were constantly on stage, so if you surfed up, they would pull you on stage and let you dive back in, but you'd have no room to make a running jump or run about on stage or whatever. You would literally have the 1 foot of space that you landed on. But quite honestly, I can't really blame the band for that. Every venue has its own way of doing things, shall we say. As always, they remixed a ton of their songs. Most notable, and in my opinion the best one, was Mothership. The intro revamped simply sounds awesome, to be quite honest, and it really builds up to the song, which is great. Also, quite honestly, the whole setlist was just fantastic. OK Time for Plan B, Hello Tyrannosaurus Meet Tyrannicide, Mothership, Gandhi Make Gandhi, Kelsey Surprise, Return to Energizer, all making appearances. I would have liked more Common Dreads, personally, but it really didn't fall to it this time, because although I think Common Dreads is their most consistent album, the best tracks are on Take to the Skies and the latest Flash Flood of Colour. Overall, to be honest, I can't really say it was better or worse than the show from last year. Having cake shoved in your face by, you know, a frontman is pretty tough to beat, but honestly, last night they gave it their all and put on a party, like I have said before, like no other band can. So for this night, once again, it was just a fantastic show. It will probably end up being my favourite show again this year, but we'll have to wait to the end of the year to see that. I would give it a 9.5 to a 10. It was just fantastic. So much energy, tons of fun, awesome people, they always get awesome crowds. And again, just a really, really fun night. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like, comment and subscribe. If you've seen this band before, then make sure to comment below. If you're at this show, which again, I doubt because it was kind of small, then make sure you comment below on what you thought of it, all that sort of stuff. And I'll catch you guys and gals later.